Tired of the same old New Year's resolution that fizzles out by the end of February? Discover the truth behind the quick fix diets that promise rapid weight loss and health improvements. Uncover the sustainable approach to plant-based eating that will truly change your life. Hi, I'm Blaze, and I help men and women to crush it in a plant-based lifestyle by keeping it simple with plant-based foods. In today's video, we're talking about the New Year, New You plant-based diet trap, and why most people end up fizzling out within the first 30 days. And one of the first key points that we need to talk about is the all or nothing approach. When people just dive all into something without doing some research or homework first, or at least having a simple plan laid out for you. When you take on a New Year's resolution, especially when it comes to a diet, you often cut yourself short of the resources, support, and community that you often need to be successful. When it comes to something as serious as your diet, you don't want to be cutting any corners in any way, shape, or form. You actually want to be doing a little bit of homework, studying, and researching prior to New Year's. I would recommend at least 30 days. So if you are planning 30 days ahead at least, using a notebook and a pen, as simple as that, and just writing down a list of all the foods that you actually enjoy eating and what foods could give you the essential nutrients and vitamins and minerals that you need when you take on a plant-based diet, and even protein, right? What kind of foods are going to give you the sustainable protein that your body needs so that you can get through day by day, week by week, month by month, and eventually year by year. So a lack of education is usually the downfall of most people when taking on such a monumental task, such as a diet, right? Because we're talking about this is like an everyday thing that you're focusing on to improve, which is most people eating 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So this is quite a big shift in most people's reality to change, because it's such a huge and important part of our lives, which is eating, right? We probably spend a good amount of our lives throughout our entire lifetime just eating alone. So going into a plant-based lifestyle or any type of other lifestyle that you choose, definitely be prepared with some type of strategy and a plan before you dive in. This way, it'll increase your success rate to a way higher percentage than it would if you did not. So a common mistake that I see quite a few people do is not educating themselves about the basics of plant-based nutrition, because that can just lead to nutrient deficiencies. And this is why I promote organic, fresh, live foods in a lot of my videos, because these are the foods that will give you all the protein, nutrients, minerals that your body needs. And if you haven't seen my other video, where I talk about the path to the top of your plant-based journey can be lonely at times, where I explain to you important key points and tips that you need to know when taking on a plant-based lifestyle in 2025. This will help you to strategize the perfect plan for you so that you can be successful when taking on such a challenge. I'll leave a link for that video above and down in the description box below. Check out that video because I share with you important advice that you need to know. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you ever started a New Year's resolution before, and if you followed through or if you didn't follow through on your set goals and why it did or didn't work out for you. For example, maybe you started a New Year's resolution 5 years ago and you're still going strong today. Or maybe you started a New Year's resolution and you had a hard time following through because maybe you didn't have the support, the community, or the education that you needed. Or you didn't do any planning before you started. So leave a comment down below because I am curious to know. Through the challenges that you have faced and overcome, some of your comments, it can help others out there who are facing the same challenges that you did. Another important key point that we need to talk about is ignoring your individual needs. Not everyone requires the same macronutrient or micronutrient balance. So when you ignore your individual needs, you can definitely hinder this progress. So you need to think about what is your most important needs in order to be successful, right? Is it like a support system? Do you need some kind of support system? Because a lot of people do. So you definitely want to think of maybe getting a mentor, being in some kind of group or a community where you feel supportive with other people who are going through a similar plant-based journey as you, or whatever lifestyle change that you're thinking of making. Another important need might just be somebody who has been through the process already, and they can kind of help you and guide you with some of the strategies and blueprints that they maybe developed for themselves, so that you can kind of follow a certain structure and customize it for you along the way. So this is super important. Definitely look into what is your most important needs in order to be successful. Just write them down on a piece of paper. It could be a couple things, 5 things, 10 things. Write down the most important ones to you that you absolutely need to be successful. And then start looking into resources right away in how you can get that support for yourself or develop a plan or strategy. This will give you much better odds in being successful long term. Another absolutely important thing that we need to talk about so that you can be successful and not fall for the new year, new you plant-based diet trap in 2025 is not having unrealistic expectations. Setting unrealistic goals for yourself can lead to disappointment and frustration, making it easier to give up. So if you're giving yourself this 30-day, 60-day, 90-day plan that I'm going to be in the best shape of my life and shredded and all this, then what I would do honestly is I would tone that down a notch and look at this whole plant-based lifestyle as a marathon rather than a fast sprint. Because yes, you can get results pretty quickly, but just by having these expectations that within 60 days I'm going to lose, 40 pounds or whatever it is, you're just going to make it harder for yourself and be stressed out along the process, which is not what you want. You want to be enjoying the process and the challenges that come your way. So if you have some big plans or some big vision of where you see yourself in a short span of time, say within that first 3 months, then I would cut that right in half. Because whatever your expectations is, if you cut that in half and say like, okay, within 3 months, if I can drop 20 pounds, and just be happy, healthy, feeling vibrant and energized, then that's a much better goal to have than thinking you're going to be shredded and ripped within a short period of time, 60 days or whatever. I would honestly just let them all go and just say, hey, I'm going to do this for a lifestyle change because my health is important. I want to live longer, feel more vibrant, have healthier skin, healthier hair, sleep better, think clearer. Maybe it's not to have acne, because going plant-based can definitely help to clear up your acne. It has worked like a charm for me. So just let go of all the expectations and start to focus on a deep level of why you're wanting to go plant-based in 2025. And write that down on a piece of paper and write down the most important things about why you want these changes in your life. Because it's more than possible and you can do it and be successful with a simple plan and strategy in how you approach this type of lifestyle. If you want to learn more on how you can absolutely crush it on a plant-based lifestyle in 2025, then watch this video right here, where I share with you why not telling anyone you're going on a plant-based diet in 2025 is an important and wise strategy to do to help you be successful. Watch this video right here, and I'll see you over there.